Είμαι live αυτή τη στιγμή και σήμερα θα δούμε παρέα, καλησπέρα σε όλους, live θα δούμε λίγο το Nintendo Direct του 2026 και πάμε να δούμε τι θα μας επιφυλάξει αυτό εδώ το Nintendo Direct που θα δούμε, τι νέα θα δούμε και τι θα δούμε. Λοιπόν, δώστε μου ένα λεπτό να ελέγξω λίγο εδώ, να βάλω να βλέπω το chat από το stream. Μόλις ανοίξαμε και είμαστε ζωντανά, θέλω να πιστεύω. Ναι, ωραία, χαμηλώνουμε λίγο εδώ την ένταση και μπαίνουμε εδώ στο stream. Ωραία. Και ξεκινάμε. Πάμε να δούμε λίγο όλοι μαζί το Nintendo Direct εδώ και να μου πείτε κι εσείς την άποψή σας. Πάμε λοιπόν να ξεκινήσουμε.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I will be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please, take a look.
Να πούμε λίγο ότι διάβασα σήμερα το πρωί ότι το Mario Kart Tour, αυτό το Mario Kart που παίζαμε στα κινητά, θα κλείσει στις 29, αν δεν κάνω λάθος, Σεπτεμβρίου, τώρα τον ερχόμενο Σεπτέμβρη. Δεν θα μπορούμε να παίξουμε πλέον, οπότε όσοι παίζετε Mario Kart Tour, αυτό το Mario Kart στο κινητό, πάει, τελείωσε μετά από 3 χρόνια λειτουργίας.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Δώστε μου λίγο. Εσείς συνεχίστε να βλέπετε.
Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with B.A.
Hello.
And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm. Quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Αυτό
Grab a
εδώ
snack at
το...
exactly 3 o'clock.
πώς το
Or
λένε,
aim
το
for 3 o'clock on the
Nintendo
dot.
Direct είναι... αυτό εδώ το Nintendo Direct είναι του περασμένου Ιούνιου, αυτό που μας αρέσει, και λέει κάποια πράγματα εδώ πέρα τώρα για διάφορα παιχνίδια για Nintendo Direct. Όσοι ενδιαφέρεστε μπορείτε να το δείτε. Εδώ μαζί μου, είμαστε εδώ και βλέπουμε εδώ πέρα κάποια πραγματάκια σχετικά με το όλο πράγμα. Hello Oliver, my name is this, bro.
From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun
Bro,
by monsters
I
known
don't
as
play
Genma.
Roblox anymore.
Now,
Okay.
Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the
No,
enemies in your
really,
path.
I don't play so
The
much.
armaments are also at your disposal to
Oh,
turn
I'm
the
playing
tides
a
of
little
battle.
bit. Okay.
You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As
Λέει τώρα
fates
εδώ ότι
intertwine, will you cut
μπορείς
down
να
those
κουνείς
that
εδώ
stand
έτσι,
in your
να
way?
κάνεις διάφορα motions με το Joy-Con του 2.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Να,
September
κάπου
25th.
εκεί, στις 29, 3 μέρες, θα κλείσει εκεί το Mario Kart Tour.
Begin
Λοιπόν,
later today
συνεχίζουμε.
on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's
Βλέπουμε εδώ
Dogma
πέρα
2
κάποια
Dark
πραγματάκια.
Arisen is heading
Όσοι
to Nintendo
ενδιαφέρεστε,
Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the
μπορείτε
fate
εδώ
of
πέρα
slaying
να
the
δείτε
dragon
ό,τι
who has
θέλετε και
taken
να
your
τα
heart.
προμηθευτείτε.
In this
Το
expanded
ανοίξαμε
version
το
of Dragon's
stream.
Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spellcasting, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast blast off in the
Φώτη, μου έχεις
two-player
γράψει
co-op
τίποτα
adventure
γιατί δεν μου το
Orbitals.
βγάζεις στο chat.
Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path.
Ναι, Βέρντι και Φώτη, ελέγξτε λίγο την κατάσταση. Εσείς που είστε moderators, δεν μπορώ να τα ελεγχώ όλα εγώ.
Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. Two players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the glade
Πω
of
πάρε
dreams in
Rayman,
this bold
το αγαπημένο μου
reimagining
ρε.
of Rayman
Μ'
Legends.
αρέσει ο Rayman, τον
The
λατρεύω.
shadowy villain starts spreading corruption. It's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical
Ωραίος,
stages.
ωραίος. Καλά
And
έκανες.
enjoy more added content.
Και αν δεις κάτι ύποπτο μη με ρωτήσεις, κάντο κατευθείαν τέτοιο,
You can
time
also
out.
play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world.
Oh, Fortnite Roast, welcome back bro. Welcome to the stream. Κάντο όσες φορές θες, μη με ρωτήσεις καν.
Find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Είπα να ανοίξω λίγο γιατί...
It might even be a
Τώρα
little
που είμαι και μόνος
unconventional.
εδώ στο σπίτι. Hello, Fortnite Roast, welcome to the
If
stream
you're
bro.
not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the
Δώστε μου να
usual
στήσω
stuff.
λίγο το κινητό.
You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all,
Λοιπόν,
spending
θα βάλω
quality
και
time
μια...
together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo
Θα
Switch
βάλω
2.
τώρα ένα
August
poll
Season the seas.
που θα σας κάνω μια ερώτηση.
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece.
Bro,
Grand
Fortnite
Gourmet.
Roast, you will
Sailing
be
onto the
the
Nintendo
new
Switch 2 and
moderator
Nintendo Switch systems
of
October
my
23rd.
channel, okay bro? If you want to
Keep adventuring in
vote
Pokemon Poco
right now, you can
Even beneath
vote
the sea.
in this
Explore
poll.
the world on the
Okay,
ocean floor with a free
I
update.
have now
By using the new
new
move
poll
Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon
here.
living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new
You're
town,
welcome, bro.
Bubbly Basin.
Don't worry.
There
You're
you'll
welcome.
find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid
Μπέρντι,
DLC,
μου κάνεις μια
Bubbly
χάρη. Αν
Basin,
μπορείς, ή
launches
εσύ,
this
Μπέρντι ή
August.
ο
Part
Φώτης,
2 and Part
γράψτε
3 will
ένα
launch at a
στους
later
κανόνες
date.
του stream.
Look out for
Σας
more
παρακαλώ
details
πολύ.
in the future.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the Heroic Games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate. The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
We look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Be gone from us, the darkest dark.
Λοιπόν, κλείνω το
Fire
poll.
Emblem Fortune's Wheel launches September
Κλείνω το
17th.
poll.
Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagdan Collection, that launches the same day. Please look forward to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninja
Ωραία,
Lagoon
ωραία,
is
ωραία,
sneaking
ωραία.
onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Δώστε μου λίγο.
After accidentally breaking a
Πάρε,
forbidden
κλείσα κατά
seal,
λάθος.
You're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to
Μπαίνουμε πάλι
safely
στο
return to
YouTube.
Earth in
Από
this
πάλι στο
open
stream
world
γιατί έκανα μια
action adventure.
βλακεία. Θα καταλάβω
Use
αυτό.
Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air.
Ωραία.
Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with
Thank
gum
you, Fortnite
ninjutsu
Josh.
to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through.
Λοιπόν, ωραία.
Enjoy outfits for
Sorry
DK
που δεν
and
μιλάω λίγο
Pauline,
μάγκες. Απλά
inspired
φτιάχνω
by
λίγο εδώ το
Mario and
stream.
Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks,
Λοιπόν,
and
φτιάχνω εδώ
more.
λίγο την κατάσταση.
Experience
Λοιπόν,
Emerald Rush as you've never
απολαύστε
seen it
εσείς το...
before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This
Απολαύστε
limited
το
time collaboration
stream.
event
Βλέπουμε
will be
εξάλλου,
held in
δεν
your
κάνουμε σήμερα,
waves
δεν
with the
παίζω το
first
παιχνίδι.
wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors, the latest game from the makers of Vampire
Ωραία.
Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final.
Γενικώς αυτό που ξέρω είναι ότι δεν θα πουληθούν άλλα Nintendo Switch 1 κονσόλες και αυτά τα Lite, οι κονσόλες αυτές, οι κίτρινες, δεν θα πουληθούν άλλο στην αγορά. Αυτό που ξέρω είναι ότι από εδώ και πέρα θα αποσυρθούν τα Nintendo Switch τα παλιά και θα πουλάνε μόνο το 2 από εδώ και πέρα. Αυτό ξέρω.
Battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents.
Εδώ τώρα βλέπουμε παιχνίδια τα οποία μας λέει ότι θα κυκλοφορήσουν μέσα σε αυτή τη χρονιά. Δηλαδή βλέπουμε τι θα κυκλοφορήσει αυτή τη χρονιά για το Nintendo Switch, κυρίως το 2.
Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate.
Δώστε μου λίγο, θα ανοίγω λίγο να βλέπω
Lies of P
και τον
Complete
Discord
Edition,
server
which
μας
includes Overture,
ταυτόχρονα.
a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls
Μία ωρίτσα θα το κλείσω το stream σίγουρα. Δεν θα το δούμε όλο σήμερα. Το Nintendo Direct εννοείται θα κάνω κι άλλο stream. Γιατί μπρο είναι 2 ώρες plus το πράγμα. Δεν γίνεται αυτό. Αλλά από το να ξέρει, αυτό δεν γίνεται να το πάω 2 ώρες stream, συγγνώμη, αλλά
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
Oh,
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も
oh,
世界を
hello.
構成するそのすべて、大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ。そして戦いを決するのは一 つもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だ。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのもの。
力の使い方、なんとなく。
そこで人々は知ることに、破れた神の恨みがまた果たされてはいない。
I'm here, everyone. Papá chapaps, catalazos.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates. Next, please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets,
Ocho átoma.
or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion control. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy
I'm
rounds
sorry.
with different types of shots in
We are
tennis.
here. We have 8 people in the stream. Thank you very, very much.
And spike in volleyball.
So let's continue
Roll the ball
with
straight
the
or give it a spin to strike big. In bowling, dribble,
Nintendo Direct.
pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sports Mii or Mii character. Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger
Everyone,
and
for new
stronger.
people, please read the rules.
You'll need this to claim victory.
Read the rules of the stream, okay? Thank you.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves just like this. Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got it right away. Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait. I was worried for a second there. Okay, I'm starting to sparkle. Nail got bigger. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. Okay, everything's fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Wait a minute. I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
Alright,
The
guys,
world
thank you
comes to
for being
Nintendo
here
Switch
today
2.
in this stream.
Ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed minigames and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th. So let's get down there and finish the job. Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew. Well done, Fox. A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals. first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Branchelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd. A weird, whimsical world is waiting. Piku Niku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all their work. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Let's
monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it. Win it over and it'll fight by your
thank you
side.
so much, everyone, for being here. Please like and subscribe. Let's go for 200 subs.
That's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
About time you got here. Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each crying for blood.
You're finally here. Worthy spirit.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game. Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders.
Alright, we are here.
There's a bunch of
Thank you
aggressive
for
creatures
being
called
here
salmonids
today.
in the way.
Let's
When you
continue
get too
to
close,
the
they'll
stream.
attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for
Oh,
extra
we have
fun.
new games right here, as
It's
we
up
can
to the
see.
bot to unleash special moves
Έχουμε
like
καινούργια
this.
παιχνιδάκια για το Nintendo που βγαίνουν
You'll also
τώρα
get support
μέσα σε
in the
αυτή τη
form
χρονιά.
of gadgets.
Έχουμε το
There's one that
Splatoon 2 αυτή τη
continuously
στιγμή
fires
βλέπουμε.
ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special
Splatoon
Splatfest in Splatoon
3.
3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out, too. See ya! So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
Alright, thank you for being here everyone. Please subscribe for more.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless.
Βλέπουμε εδώ καινούργιες κυκλοφορίες τις οποίες δεν ξέρουμε αν θα τις ξαναδούμε σε άλλη γενιά. Όλες αυτές οι κυκλοφορίες που βλέπουμε αναμένονται να κυκλοφορήσουν μέσα σε αυτή τη χρονιά πριν το 2027.
As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path. There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantasio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left launches on Nintendo
Ω,
Switch
το
2
Minecraft.
this year.
Βλέπουμε εδώ, έρχεται το 2026 για το Nintendo Switch 2. Αυτό είναι ωραίο παιχνίδι εδώ. Tomb Raider, 20 χρόνια.
The battle of light and darkness approaches. Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Welcome everybody, welcome to the stream.
How was that? Next is our last
In 5
announcement.
minutes, guys, we are going to close the stream. Okay. 1 hour stream, it's okay. 8 people is on the stream. Thank you so much for being here, everyone.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their inner lives in these woods. However, there was one particular girl who did not have a fairy.
Oh, the Legend of Zelda. (2026).
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo
E noi te
Direct.
deja todo molo, σήμερα.
Earlier this year, Devonson was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devonson. Thank you for watching.
All of this, bro.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo,
Έχουμε δει
one of my
ήδη
favorite
το
things about
μισό
gaming is still
από
that moment I get to
το
try
μισό.
something new.
Ούτε το
I watch
μισό.
the trailers, I
Ψέματα.
hear about a game, but the moment I pick up the controller, that's when it
Ίσως
all
να το
comes
κρατήσω
together.
λίγο ακόμα.
And for me, that's what
Μάκη.
games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan, and Rob. We're here to talk about Star Fox, coming out June 25th. It is a cinematic shooter. We're going to focus on the single player game, and then we'll go into the multiplayer in a later segment. But Dan, why don't you take us away?
Yeah, we're going to start right out here in this new cinema scene right on the Star Fox Bridge, Bridge of the Great Fox, which is the base for the Star Fox team. The team is just coming out of their VR session, which is part of the tutorial. And here's we get a little introduction to some of the characters. Falco is their pilots. He's the engineer, scientist expert. Peppy is their veteran uncle who gives them advice. And then Fox McCloud is their leader. And what has happened during their training session is they're getting a call from General Pepper, who's the head of the Canadian Defense Force, and he wants to hire this mercenary to help them in a fairly desperate situation. Let's see, as we answer this call, I think we're going to go straight into the campaign here, and when you you start the campaign, you're going to be able to select between easy and normal difficulty mode. You can also unlock the expert difficulty mode, which we'll talk about in more detail later. You unlock that by getting medals in the various missions. We're going to start with normal quest. You can also, before each mission, select single player, co-op, game share, which we'll talk more about co-op later. Let's go straight into single player, and this is another kind of cinema scene where you can see the cinematic storytelling.
As you mentioned, these cutscenes aren't new, so they expand on what we already know about the franchise or like the game itself.
Yeah, the details on the characters just really bring them to life with their Falcons goofing off in the background.
Training,
various
not
uniforms
goofing
are
off.
different. The backgrounds in these different scenes are also have a lot of detail that I think
Star Fox single player. Of course.
But yeah, General Pepper here is pretty desperate. He's hiring those Star Fox attacked by these Van Ross, who is rampaged through the system, and Star Fox needs to liberate that system. Here, the R-Wing fighters are going to launch out of the Great Fox and down to an area where we'll again see some more details that bring the characters to life. Right after this quick classic title screen.
It really does get the title of like the cinematic experience.
It's nostalgic, like music too. Like the music is so good.
The music is great in this game.
Right here definitely gives like sci-fi.
Yeah, yeah. So Corneria is the main planet. You go with the Lilas. This is where here you can see some details on the R-Wings as they enter the atmosphere. Each one has its own kind of customization depending on the pilot. You can see those differences for yourself. Check it out. Going through a quick systems check. Again, the characters are kind of approaching this in different ways.
9 people on the team.
R-Wing is unfolding in a very dramatic fashion here. A lot of detail. Yeah.
But like you mentioned, Dan, it's got the detail that adds that personality, and it's the personality of those characters that they added to their even their outfits too. They really outline their personality, and the role.
If you look really closely, you can even see the wear and tear on some of these vehicles.
So that's the end of today's stream. Thank you so much everyone for being here in today's stream. We are seeing more details about this stream in maybe the next week. I'm not sure. Λοιπόν, θα δούμε περισσότερο Nintendo Direct την επόμενη εβδομάδα, σε επόμενο stream. Αυτά, ήρθε η ώρα να κλείσω. Σας ευχαριστώ και θα τα πούμε στο επόμενο stream.